Alright, let me teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. The first thing that you want to do is have this white center on the bottom of your cube. In this instant, my bottom will be under here where I have my right thumb. So you want to have your white on the bottom at your center, and then you want to bring all the other white colors to form a cross here. That will be your step 2. Bring all the other white like this one and bring it to the bottom so that you have a cross of white colors. But with each white color that you bring to the bottom, the color on the side must correspond with the color on the center on that side. So here I would need to find a white that has also a green on this side because the center is green. So what I do is that I see my white here with green, and then I will twist it until my white is next to the white center, and on the side it has a green that corresponds with the center on the side. Also with the other whites, I want to do the same thing. I did that with the blue. Now I have a line across, and the blue corresponds with the center of the blue. And now I have my fourth white, and it has an orange that corresponds with the orange center. Now my last white is the red one. And now I have white that form a cross. This white doesn't matter as long as my whites are across and those whites have colors on the side that corresponds with the center on those sides. Now what I'm now going to do is solve the corners now and bring the whites for the corners, but make sure that if I bring my white at this corner, then the colors on the sides of that white correspond with the center of those sides. The white corner I'm gonna need here needs to have a blue on this side and a red on this side. For this orange and blue, I look for that white that has orange and blue, which is this one that is below here. So I try to move it. So that this white needs to come down here, and on the side it has orange and blue. So I put it directly above where it is supposed to be, and then I do 4 very important moves that you need to know. This moves goes like 1, I take it up, take it to the side, bring it down, and the one I took to the side, I bring it back. It goes like 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you are doing it on the side, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember those important moves. Now I'm still trying to get this orange and blue to come down here, so I keep doing that until it comes down here. 1. Now I have my white and it is orange and blue, and I want it to be orange and blue because the centers on those sides are orange and blue. Now I move on to the other corner. Here I have green and orange, so I need a white that has green and orange. If it is not here, it is somewhere else. You'd find it and bring it up here, and then do those 4 moves to bring it down there. Now here it is in the right position, but it is not in the right orientation. So this white must be on this side, this green must be on this side, and this orange on this side. So I will keep doing my 4 moves until it orientates itself proper. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is in the right position. Now I move on to the next corner. I need a white that has red and green. It is down here already situated with the other whites, but it's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to go to the corner that needs the red, that is the red and the green. So I will do the first move, 4 moves to remove it from the bottom so that it is now up here. So it is no longer with the other whites, it is now up here. And then I will rotate it, take it to the proper corner that has red and green. And now it is up here, and I just need to move it down so that it joins the other whites. So I will do the 4 moves so that it moves down there. We'll go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Now it is done there, and my red is with the red, my green is with the green. Now I will take the white. Now the white that has blue and red is up on top of the blue and red. I will do my 4 moves to bring it down. Now it is done here, and now I have one side that is white, and all this first line, it will have uniform colors on each side. Now I'm going to solve for the second level. The way that I'm going to do that is by solving the corners, because my centers are already in the right position. Now at this corner, I need to have blue on this side and have red on this side. They must always correspond with the center. Now I will go look for the blue and the red, which is up here. Make sure that it is always at the center. You will always look at the
blocks
line
at the center without
the blocks
any yellow color.
at the you see that now I have green and orange. I have green and yellow, which means this one we are not going to use. This one is blue and red, so we are going to use that one. This one is red and orange, we are going to use that one. So this center blocks, you're going to use the ones that do not have a color yellow on either side. So now we look at the center and look at the ones without yellow. So I have blue and red, it doesn't have yellow, so I'm gonna start with that one. Now if it is blue and yellow, it means we must look for the corner. It comes here. We must look for a corner here that has blue and yellow. We must twist it and take it there, blue and red. Now we arrive at blue and red, and the red must align with the center piece. Now because it must come here, we are going to actually go 190 degrees away. We're going to twist it away from the corner that it is supposed to go to, and then I'm gonna do the 4 moves that I taught you and go 1 2 3 4. Now after I do that, it hasn't moved into the corner I want, but I now have a white here that is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to come here. So after I do that, I'm gonna now, because I'm on my red side now, I'm gonna rotate once and then do my 4 moves on the side of the white color, so that the white color goes back to where it was supposed to be for. And now my blue and red is now in my corner. Now let's do it again. We have orange and blue. Remember, you must look for a center block here that does not have yellow. This has yellow, we don't use it. That doesn't have yellow, we can use it. That has yellow, but we cannot use it. So let's go with this one that has blue and orange. Now the blue must align with the center. If I was using the green and orange one, I would have to take the orange so that it aligns with the center. Now like I said, since it's supposed to come to this corner, orange and blue, I'm now gonna twist it away from the corner that it's supposed to go to, and that corner I'm gonna do my 4 moves, 1 2 3 and 4. And now I have a white here. I will rotate it and do it on the other side, 1 2 3 4, to bring back the white back down here. Now my orange and blue are now in position. Now I'm left with one corner here, and that corner has green and orange. So it is this one, green and orange. And since the orange is on the side and not the green, I will twist it and make sure that the orange aligns with the center block. And since it has to come on this left hand side, I will twist it to the right hand side and take it to the side there, and now do my 4 moves on this other side. And after I do my 4 moves, I will now flip it so that the white is on my side, and I start from that block of white. I do my 4 moves, 1 2 3 4, and now the second level is complete. All the colors are uniform. Now what we're gonna do is, now the white is the bottom, and now the top, it's still random. We are going to have to make an X of yellow colors here. It doesn't matter whether they align with the sides, just make sure that you have an X of yellow colors. How do we do that? I'm going to select a random side and say, okay, this is my front. This is my front, so it stays like this, and the white is at the bottom. So my green is my front. And then after I do that, I am going to twist the yellow so that the corner away from my front must make an L shape. So it must have an L shape, the corner away from my front. And then after I do that, I'm going to now look at my front and then rotate it 90 degrees. After I rotate it 90 degrees, I do my 4 moves on this side with random colors. So I will go 1 2 3 4, and then after I do that, I still have random colors on my right. I now rotate it back to where I took it from, and now I check at the top whether do I have a cross. No, I still don't. I now have a line across. Now what I said is that once you have a front, you would go for an L shape away from the front. But if you have a line across, you can keep it that way and not change anything at the top and do that move again. I will rotate my front 90 degrees. Remember, my white is still at the bottom, and then I will do my 4 moves from the side that has random colors. 1 2 3 4, and then after that I will rotate it back into position. Then you will notice that I now have a cross of yellows at the top. And after I have the cross of yellows at the top, what I need to do now is make sure that the side colors align with the center on the side. You see how this orange aligns with this one? These are wrong, the green aligns. But how do I ensure that they align? What I'm going to do is, now these sides that are aligned, I'm gonna have them be at the back and on the side. So this side is gonna be at the back and this one is gonna be on the side. And if you cannot do that, you can do the next move at any corner that you want. So I'm going to make my red the front, since orange is my back and green is my sides. They make an L shape, and then my move now, I'm gonna make it from here. Now the move goes like this. I'm going to twist the top once and then raise the right hand side, and then I'm going to rotate the top again and now bring back my right hand side, and then now I'm gonna twist the top for the 3rd time and then bring up my right hand side. You see, it doesn't have a white anymore. That white is now here because I kept twisting it. And now I twist my top all the way back so that the white is back with the other white, and then I just bring it back to the bottom to join to make a solid side. After I do that, you can see that most sides are not aligned. Now they are all aligned. Now after they all align, you can see that we now left with the corners of the top. The white are okay, the cross is okay, and the sides are aligned. So these corner cubes are the ones that we need to solve for. I need to make sure that these corners are at the right corner that they need to be. So at this corner we'll have yellow. I need to have yellow, orange and blue, and my corner here has yellow, orange and blue. At this corner I need to have yellow, blue and red, and this does not have those colors. Here I'm supposed to have yellow, red and green, and this does not have those colors. So how do I put those colors there? What I'm going to do now is at any random point, I'm going to, with my white still at the bottom, I'm going to twist the top once, bring back the right, twist it back and bring back the left, twist the top once and bring down the right, and twist the top back and bring down the left. Now I check if it worked. Do I have yellow, orange and blue? This one is correct. This one is supposed to have yellow, blue and red, and it's not correct. So we go back to where to the side that we did the move and repeat it again. Twist right up, twist back left up, twist right down, twist back right left down. Yellow, orange, blue. This has yellow, blue and red, and that's correct. It's even already in the right orientation. This one is supposed to have yellow, red and orange, yellow, red and green. It is all already in the right orientation. Yellow, green and orange, yellow, green and orange. So these two are in the right position but not in the right orientation, while these ones are already in the right orientation. So I'm gonna now put my white at the top. It used to be at the bottom. I'm now gonna put it at the top and now make sure that the unsolved corner is on my right. And then now I'm gonna do the 4 moves that I taught you until this corner is orientated properly. Now it may look like it is getting unsolved, but it's supposed to look like that. Just make sure you don't lose track of your 4 moves. And now I can see that the yellow is on the right side and the orange is on the right side and the green is on the right side. The rest of the cube looks like I made it worse, but it's actually okay. It's only because I haven't solved this one on the left. Now instead of going to that one on the left and doing my 4 moves on the left, I actually make sure that you twist it and bring it to your right here and keep the same front that you were using to solve the other one, and then you do your 4 moves again. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Now it is in the right orientation. Now all you have to do is now twist so that your Rubik's cube is solved on all sides.